One, and we are live. Alchemy Brothers. Eric's not here with us today, but that's okay. We got Walter and myself, Remigio.
What's up?
How have you been, bro?
We're the Alchemy Brothers -1.
Alchemy
I have
Brothers.
been really well. Yeah, I've been well. Let's see. Last week was my birthday,
Happy birthday.
and
He's
then
15.
I just turned 15, guys. I can finally do nothing.
Yeah.
I can get my learner's permit. I can get my learner's permit, y'all.
Yes, man. Just watch out.
But this beard is going in pretty gnarly though.
I like it. I shave.
Yeah,
That's
and then
different.
yes, yeah, that's different, man. I'm just letting my hair grow, man. I got a new hoodie. That's about it. Attack on Titan. Shout
Oh, I
out to
love that
Attack on Titan.
show. I love that show, dude. That's my shit. That's my shit. I
I
love
love
that
it,
show.
man.
What else, man? What else this week for you?
Man, and then let's see, the day after my birthday. Let's see. Oh yeah, the nation decided to go apeshit.
Bro, that shit was wild, dude. That honestly made me feel very, I don't know, very disgusted with the nation.
Yeah, there was a lot of irk moments that I saw. Like I was listening to it because I didn't know Donald Trump was going to do that whole spiel, and then I was listening to it on NPR on the way to work, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then, sure enough, like I turned on a couple of news things on YouTube, and they're like, "Yep, this shit's going down." I'm like, "What the
Bro, that shit looked like a
fuck?"
movie. Yeah, that shit was kind of scary.
Oh man, I don't know if you've seen any of the memes that have come from any of that, but my favorite one so far is the Batman and Bane one
Oh yeah,
when they're fighting in the city. Yeah, that's my favorite meme so far.
that kind of sums it up, though. That's kind of that movie. Yeah, that movie. You could relate that movie to what happened. Donald Trump is Bane.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
a way.
pretty much. You're interrupting.
Damn. She could be in it.
She don't want to be in it though.
But yeah, I didn't like that. That was
pretty well.
It was sad, honestly. I try to, because a lot of people on Facebook, that's all they were posting that day, right? So how do you stop a virus, bro? You fight it with the opposite of what what they're showing. So I started putting like a lot of different like videos. I don't know if your Facebook got flooded because I know we're friends on Facebook. But I was posting like a lot of like funny videos, like cute videos, like a baby sleeping with a big fluffy dog, just different videos, just because, it was getting sickening to see.
Yeah, for a while there, it was kind of it was way too much. Like I had to give myself a media blackout for a while, at least for a day, because it was, like you said, it was getting to be too much, and like but it was kind of like, it's kind of like one of those like train wreck movies where like it's a terrible movie, but you keep watching it because you just want to see what happens next. It was kind of like that.
Yeah,
and that's what I felt like it was, and like I had to stop myself from like feeding into all of this like negativity, because I mean, honestly, it's shameful of what happened, but it's at the same time, it's like it shows people's true colors, like honestly, like either, I'll say it one way. Like I told my buddy the other day at work, I was like, either one of two things, like either either Trump is an idiot, or he's a fucking mad genius, because he just like, he is the way, either he's faking all of this, or he is either way, either he's faking all of this or he is the way he is. But either way, he's bringing out to light like what this country is like, is really stood up on, like, what it's built on,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. I actually I do lift, on the side just for the fun of it. And I was talking to this guy. He's like, bro, that shit was wild. He's like, that shit honestly should never happen. And he's all like, if that was like different people, not just white people, but if that was just like one specific group of people, like Mexicans, Black people, Indians, whatever it is, he was like, that would have been a whole different story. And I was like, no, yeah, it definitely would have. And he's like, he basically what happened was he pulled a Hitler. I was like, shit, yeah. I mean, yeah, he manipulated people with his words. Hitler spoke very beautifully, like to be able to manipulate people like that.
Mm.
And I guess Donald Trump speaks in some sort of way that these people agree with. And I don't know, it's very cringy because I've seen a lot of videos of Donald, and I'm just like, 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 do you think like that, dude? Like, that doesn't make sense. But I mean, I mean, I don't know. Like, if
What
people are
does
like still blinded to after what happened, like, bro.
Oh, they are blinded. They are blinded. They're trying to blame. So from what I've heard today is they're trying to blame everybody except Trump. Like they're not accepting. They're not taking accountability for the bullshit that happened. Like I think it was like they said like 28% of Republicans believe that, yeah, this is Trump's fault, and then it was like 29% believe that no, it's somebody else's fault, and then there was another percentage that they said where they say it was Joe Biden's fault. It's the Democrats' fault that these people are acting out this way because, again, saying the same lies of that the election was stolen and all this stuff. And I can't believe Ted Cruz. Oh my God! When I saw that thing happen and then Ted Cruz spoke.
Well, I don't even know what happened.
So it was like that night when everything was going down, and the representatives had to show up again at inside the Capitol, and Ted Cruz, fucking dumbass, just makes Texans look like idiots. But he's still backing Trump like 100%. He's not like I think it was three representatives were like 100% behind Trump still, and I was just like, what the hell, dude? Like you are.
Wow.
I don't know, because he's gonna lose because what they were saying is that the primaries are around the corner. I forget what's around. Something's around the corner to where like these people are gonna lose votes if they say that, oh man, if they condemn the Republicans and Donald Trump for doing what it is that he did,
Mm-hmm.
for inciting a riot and all that fun stuff. I think there's what they're trying to do to impeach him on 2 counts, and I think one was like inciting the
25th Amendment,
a riot against it, and yeah, and then like saying that all this stuff was fraud and all this shit. It was like, oh my God. That's so much.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
but I mean, the guy is just so cringy though. Like you just look at him and you're just like, that is not a good man. Like you like I hate being like the person to judge. I don't like. Yeah, I just don't like. I don't like to judge people, but like at the same time, just like you look at somebody and you're like, that dude's a creep.
He's remember the shopping cart effect. Donald Trump doesn't put his shopping cart away.
Yeah, no, he doesn't put his shopping cart away. He makes somebody else do it for him.
Or he just leaves it in the middle. Like he'll leave his shopping cart in the middle of a parking spot.
Yeah, I don't think he will even use a shopping cart. He'll just be like, nah, I'm just gonna take a couple of these and yeah, I'm just gonna leave the shopping cart here. But did you see that they banned him from like media. Everything? I think it was like Twitter and like all these social media. Yeah, dude, I was like, what? Why didn't this happen like at the beginning of his campaign? Like, why didn't they like?
He should have been banned from Twitter like people a long time ago. Twitter, he should have been banned a long time ago. Yeah.
I just feel like, yeah, there like so many things like this. All of this could have been avoided 4 years ago.
So one thing that I was doing on Lyft, that's all people were talking about in my car when I was doing Lyft. So what I was doing that day, I stopped at HEB and I bought a bundle of flowers and I started passing out flowers to people that day just to get them stop talking about it.
Yeah, just get their minds around something else.
Yeah, I was like, what's
But
this
I mean,
for? Like, just spreading a little love.
yeah, that's all we can do, man. Just spread a little love and light to the dark corners.
Yeah, for sure.
even though some people don't want it, well, we're just like, all right, you have a good day anyway. I'll take my light somewhere else.
That song, this little light on
You don't. That's exactly where I was going with.
I'm gonna listen to that song now after.
My TV.
Wow,
Kitty,
yeah,
why are you going crazy?
It's been an eventful week for sure.
My cat's going nuts over there.
Catnip?
Yeah, like that's no, there's nothing wrong. He's just, I don't know what his problem is. He just knows I'm online.
He's
walking all over everything. Yep.
He's like, I want to be in the camera.
He knows he's not supposed to be up there too. You are about to knock over my TD, fool. He just walks all over the freaking the mantle, and that's where the TV is.
Have you ever meditated with him?
I've meditated, and the cats will usually just chill around me, or but the dogs are super nosy. Like they will be all up in my business, but the cats they'll just sit around me and just chill. But the dogs are just all up in my shit.
The cats probably like the aura.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. I saw that meme the other day of I think I showed it to you, like the Chinese, or I forget who it was. They would meditate with their cats.
Yeah, and the cats would join them.
And you just see that. Yeah, the cats would just chill and join. Yeah, so I figured, I was like, well, maybe that's what's happening.
That's pretty cool. Other than all this crazy events, anything exciting happen with you, man? Like other birthday and
No, not really. Birthday stuff. Let's see.
Oh, where'd they get you? Your brother?
Oh, my brother, he got me a new headset for it was just wireless headphones. But I can connect them to my to my Xbox controller, and I can connect them to basically anything. And so they're just they're pretty cool. They're I don't even know what brand they are. There's some off-brand but they're decent. They're decent headphones. So because he knows that I like to listen to music and watch my shows while I'm at work, and so and the earbuds kind of they
have space.
They're a little annoying sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, these ones are dope.
Yeah,
especially when I'm playing video games, bro, I hear people breathing coming behind me. Like, oh, you trying to sneak up on me, huh?
Friggin' mouth breathers. Yeah, and it really just my parents, they just sent me everything that I had ordered from Wish and got sent to house. Me that and stuff from Albuquerque, a sweatshirt from New Mexico that I'm gonna rock one day, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, you went to New Mexico?" I'm like, no, not really, but I just like the sweatshirt.
I'm a teleporter. Goku.
I went in my astral projection, and all I got was this fucking sweatshirt.
Let's see what I do this week. Yeah, I didn't do much this weekend.
Yeah, what'd you do, man? You shaved?
I did shave. How does it look? I look younger, huh?
You look clean, man. You look really clean. Yeah, you do. You look like you're 12. No, especially when you do your hair all alfalfa.
High school right here. This is high school Remy when he played soccer.
Uh, just emo. Just oh yeah, man. Look at my bangs. Look at my bangs, bro.
I hated it because I honestly never had long hair in high school. But all the soccer players did, and they would like do that. They're like the Bieber, the Justin Bieber, and then they'll pull their hair back in front of their head and just like just rock it. Dude, I was bald headed for
so
most of
funny.
high school.
Yeah, there was a big fad of like keeping your hair short. Well, I went to private school, so like you kind of had to keep your hair short, but like it couldn't be like short, like cholo short. Like it couldn't be a 0. Like it had to be like a 2, a 3.
A Caesar haircut, I think that's what they're called. Caesar.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like you couldn't have a Caesar.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now called now. They look like watches.
Man, but me honestly, just did lift. I did lift like all week. I mean, right now, like I'm doing it kind of like part time as a job, just because I'm not working. But it's on my own time, and I like that too. So I was doing that, and then I don't know, just writing. I write in my journal every day now too, so I like that. I was trying something new today too, because I've been reading like books, and they say like, try to reach your higher self. I don't know if you've ever tried that when you're writing in your journal. Like,
no, what's that? What do you mean, like trying to reach your higher self?
Yeah. So what I did today, instead of writing like present tense, I wrote in like a future tense. So hey, Remy, this is what you're doing so far in your life. This is what you have done, and it was pretty cool because I was able to see like for example, let's say I went like 2 months in advance, and I was writing what I was doing 2 months from now. So then I was able to see what I needed to do in between, because I'm in the present state, but at the same time I'm in the future state. It was trippy, dude. It was pretty trippy. It was pretty cool. I recommend you giving it a try.
I see what you mean. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I was actually I was thinking about something like that today, where like I was just kind of giving myself like a progress report on everything that's been happening in my life, and things that I've been trying to accomplish within myself, and just and little goals here and there, and even like fitness goals. Oh, and like ever since my brother got me this Fitbit, like I've been trying to do things. I've been keeping track of the energy that I actually spend throughout the day, because it counts like the calories that you burn throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, man, like I it makes really question, or put into perspective, not really question, but put into perspective, like what am I doing, what is my going for, and like what's the goal, what do I want to accomplish with this, and what do I want to do with it in the long run. And like for one example, like the fitness for example, like I really want to get into like starting to take pictures again, and maybe making like cosplays, and because I know you were a photographer for a while, and I want to start like getting my own camera and like getting my own setup, and maybe even starting a page on Instagram or something. I don't know, just something fun for myself, and go to conventions and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm down for cosplay. I've never done that, but I know I'd be fucking amazing at it, dude. That'd be fun. I'll be up for it, dude. Yeah.
Like, so right now, like I'm really working towards getting a 6-pack. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm watching what I eat, and like and just I started doing ab routines yesterday, So I'm gonna try and do like one at least every other day,
What's
so I
that?
can do like at least maybe like 4 days.
What's
What's up?
Albertines? What's that?
Just like doing like different routine, like ab workouts that I found
Oh,
online because
oh, oh, ab
I
routines. I thought you said like
yeah,
appertines. I was like,
ab
oh, okay.
routine. I
I
don't know
don't know.
what
I
that
was
is.
like, what
Cat, don't
those?
do it.
That tripped me out. I was like, what's that?
Aspartame. Oh, you mean aspartame? I don't know
I,
what
f-
that is.
I finished. I don't know what that is either. I finished the book, The Power Habit. Have you finished that one?
No, I'm still
Ah,
stuck on the like I'm midway through it and I'm stuck on it like because I keep getting distracted for with like everyday life and I'm just like I get disappointed in myself honestly because
that's
I
hard.
do feel like I have more time. I have time to do it. I just don't know where the time goes,
Hmm.
other than work and keeping the house clean and
Just life.
yeah, just life in general.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, like, I get time just because I'm not doing anything right now. Just lived. So, I mean, I have all the time in the world. That's why I've been knocking out books like crazy. Uh, right now, I'm reading.
Yeah, I really feel like I should be doing more with the time that I have, But I like when I do find myself with free time, I usually like I'll either meditate or I'll find myself like watching some dumb show that I'm like halfway paying attention to, and then
I actually,
I end up falling asleep.
I actually, it's funny that you say that because I was journaling before we got talking. I told you I was gonna journal, and I did mention like trying to reach your higher self, right? So I kind of
Mm,
pretended I was when I was journaling right now that I was my spirit talking to myself. So
mm,
I was speaking to myself as in, hey, my name, hey Remigio, like why are you doing this when we should be doing something like this? So I was kind of speaking in like a double person, I guess,
mm,
and it's where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So like I like when I was writing, I like noticed like I asked myself, I was like, where did your day go today? Because like you're supposed to be doing these things like for your YouTube channel, but you haven't. Like, where did your day go today? And I like was brutally honest with myself, and I was like, you spent a lot of your time on your phone today. Um, so like, why? Like reduce that time from your phone and apply it to the things that you want to accomplish, and then that way that you'll be able to, like, for example, because I have that YouTube gaming channel. So I apply like 2 videos
mm.
tomorrow, 2 videos the next day, 2 videos all this week, and right there that's 14 videos for and then schedule them on YouTube for a different time, and then that's a video for 2 weeks each day. A video will drop every day for 2 weeks, so something like that. Just
Do you feel like well, and I was asking myself this question as you were talking too. Like, do you feel like you can be more brutally honest with yourself than you can with other people?
yeah, yeah. Well, it's because being brutally honest with people, they'll take it more personally. If it was you, I think I could tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you being like, what, but
What the fuck are you doing?
yeah, like, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you do that? Uh, but like other people, like I know I wouldn't be able to, just because they'll take it like to the heart and they'll get personal. Like for example, my little sister, she
Uh-huh.
like whenever I tell her shit, she gets upset. And if it's like brutally honest, she knows it's something that she needs to hear, but she gets upset. Like, you don't think I know that? And I'm like, bro, chill. It's not even that serious.
Yeah. Or I'll say like I don't know. Even just by saying that, like just by saying I know, like it offends people. They're like, "Whoa, dude, where like." where's that coming from? Like, I'm just saying I know. Like, how is that a problem? Like, what's going on with you? You know, that's coming from you. That's not me.
Yeah, yeah. So
Or what's the other one? What's the other one? Or it's just like, uh, or when you're in a place of equanimity and you're just super calm and chill, and people are like, "What's wrong with you? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, what's wrong with you, fam? Like, I'm
so
chill. I'm cool as a cucumber. You know, colder than a Yeti eating cold spaghetti."
hey. That's pretty funny. I remember actually working in the airport when I was still working there. And that's when I was starting to read more books. I think I had already read a couple books. And this person at the airport, they're like, Remy, what's up with you? And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, you've changed. I was like, well, that's definitely a great thing then. Like, like, I'm sorry, you're
Yeah,
still
I
the
don't want to
same
be the
person.
same.
I'm sorry, you're still the same person. Like, yeah, I'm glad then I'm changing. And like, even like just you changing for the better, they get offended.
Yeah, they're like it's like people don't want to see other people go up. Like they want to see you still be the same person they are because they somehow they got stuck somewhere and they want you to be stuck with them.
Yeah,
And that's and to me that irks me, and that's cringy to me because it's like you know, like you're not letting me be myself um to my full potential, you know? Like I want to be 100% all the time, but you're telling me to fucking you're putting a limiter on me, and
yeah,
so I'm only supposed to be like 25% of myself. Like what the fuck?
yeah,
Then
yeah.
then that's not even me. Then you're not even getting me, and that's like who the fuck are we even talking about?
That's true. What advice would you give to those type of people, like people who take stuff personally and they know they shouldn't, or even just people
I
who
don't know,
seem
man.
like to get offended easily? Like if it was
I don't
you,
know.
like look back into yourself,
I
I guess.
I think the best way I can approach someone is to so that they can come so that they know that I'm coming with waving a white flag, and that they don't have to put their defense wall up, you know, that you know, make some type of suggestion where it's like, hey, I don't want to seem rude, or you know, I don't know, man, like
It's hard, right?
it really is hard when you're dealing with other people's egos because they're so fragile and you don't know how they're going to pop off, if they're going
Mhm.
to pop off, when they're going to pop off.
Yeah,
uh
for sure.
it's just I think it's a really delicate situation that you have. It's like disarming a bomb almost. Like it's you really have to be patient and just take your time explaining things, you know, even have to not mansplain them, but like explain them like you would to a baby. Like explain it, like pretend I'm five. Explain it to me
Yeah,
like I'm five. That's what
yeah,
I tell people. I like people tell and people. Some people get offended when I tell them when I tell them to explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. They're like, "What do you mean? Like you can't explain? Like why can't I explain it like you're an adult?" I'm like, just for the sake of arguments, let's
bro.
simplify it.
I used to say that to people too when I worked like over the phones here at my house. Um, like some people they'll be like, "Oh, just like I don't understand like why like," and I was like, "Just like talk to me like I'm a 5 year old." And like, yeah, they would get upset. Like I would say it in like the most genuine voice ever. I'm like, "Well, just
Hmm.
talk to me like I'm 5 years old." And like, why the hell would I have to talk to you like you're 5 years old? Like, I was like, because
Yeah,
I don't,
they
I
don't get
don't,
the concept. It's like, well, you know, just
because I
walk
don't
me through
understand. Like, I don't understand what the hell you want me to do. Like, I'm sorry, and I
it.
can't say that. Like, I don't understand what you want me to do, because then they get more like, dude, it was so draining because that's all I was dealing with, and it's like
Mhm.
it was just those types of people that people who are not like on my level, and the fact that like, I would feel like shit at the end of the day, and they're probably just living their life like, oh, I'm off the phone finally,
Yeah,
and they
I just
forget
told this
about.
motherfucker off.
Yeah, yeah, they on their high horse and whatnot. Dude, and I was like, oh,
I felt the same way today about like people like talking about the snow and the ice here in San Antonio. They're like, "Oh my God, it's snowing!" I was like, "Shut the fuck up, dude!" Like, you're out there for like 30 minutes. I am out here working in this for like the last 8 hours. Like, you don't get to say shit to me about snow.
That's nothing, man. That's nothing.
But yeah, no, honestly, like I as the day went, like it's just like we had every single type of precipitation that San Antonio could think of. Like first it was rain, then it was sleet, then it was just straight up ice pelting me in the face, and then it was finally snow. And then but it was weird snow because like as soon as it would touch something, it was like
it's
yeah.
yeah, it's just like slush.
Yeah.
If
And then
back
the
home,
second and then the second plane, the captain was like, "Oh, we're gonna need a de-icer." I'm like, "Bitch, get the
no,
fuck
you
out of
don't.
here!"
No, they don't, bro. Oh my gosh, where are they
You
flying?
don't need
Florida?
it. No, they were going back to Vegas. It flew in from Vegas and it was going back to Vegas.
Oh
They
my
had to shut
gosh.
down like because like they didn't have a de-icing truck in Vegas. They had to drive one down from Denver to Vegas.
Was it snowing in Vegas too?
Barely.
Really?
From what I know, it was like hardly any snow, but like it was a really rough day. And then just trying to get anybody to like de-ice for us, and they're like, "Nope, negative, nope, we can't. We don't have a contract with y'all." So we're just like, "Well, we're going down Shit's Creek without a paddle."
The ice, it's not necessary, man. Believe me, I've seen planes fly in like thicker snow than that, and they're like, "Yeah, all right, we're good." Just haul out.
No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think this guy he is from Texas and he's never seen snow in his freaking life. Or ice or had to deal with any type of precipitation that was not frozen. He's just like he walked out of there with his cowboy boots, and I was just like, "Bruh, what?" like I was like, I was like, "What? What?
What's going
You
on?
want to?" I was so confused. But we took an hour delay, but that was because of him. He wanted to wait because for safety reasons. I get it. Like, but there's like
Yeah.
the wings are not going to freeze over in like 45 minutes. Like you came in on it. You're leaving out on it. Like it's not. It's I can't tell you anything else. Like I
Captain's
got
call,
four
though,
guys that
right?
can piss on the wing for you, but that's about it.
Captain's call. Yeah. Yeah, he for sure hasn't flown to Illinois then.
Yeah, no, he's never been to the Northeast. Oh my gosh.
That sounds
I
pretty
miss
stressful.
Maryland. It was stressful. It was a really stressful day, just like being in the inclement weather and um not being prepared. You know, I think that was the most concerning is that not I don't like walking into a situation and not being prepared. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm usually a pretty prepped dude, you know, like I got things that I have, the things that I need, and I got, you know, things that I'm going to accomplish throughout the day with said tools that are in
Yeah.
my kit.
Yeah. No tools in your kit.
Yeah, with all the tools in my kit, man. I gotta use all every single trick.
That's, man.
But yeah, I think that was the thing that was really annoying because I woke up fine, dude. I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Everything was good. I didn't get out of bed until like 8:30 ish.
Yeah, same here.
I was just really chilling. Yeah, I was just chilling, and then I got out and started doing my routine. I did some stretching, drank my coffee, drank some water, and went out the door. Got dressed
Nice.
and went out the door.
Hey, do you talk to your water?
I actually did talk to my water today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I talked to my water today. I was like, good things are gonna happen today, man. You're gonna do a good job. Like you're not gonna be afraid. I was like, you're not gonna be afraid of this cold. You're gonna go through it. You're gonna be good. I promise. And like I just kept and that was the first bottle of water. So I drank like 3 4 bottles today. I have this like 40-ounce what's it called?
Jug.
Jug. Yeah, it's a jug. But there's like, what is that jug that's like everybody's been like, a hydro flask.
Hydro flask. Yeah, I was gonna say a flask, but I was like, no, that's for
Yeah.
alcohol.
So I have my hydro flask. Shout out to Hydro Flask. Give me free stuff.
Hey.
There's and I'll drink like, and it's a 40-ounce one, so I'll fill that up like 4 or 5, maybe 6 times a day. So I'm set on water. I just got to remind myself to speak into my water each time I feel it.
Well, honestly, I started doing that too. I went to the store and I bought more waters, because I was on my last bottle. Because I don't have a filter in my place, so. But yeah, no, I started talking to it like
Drink out of the tap water.
No, bro, you're gonna die from it. It's my brain.
I'm gonna die anyway.
I'm trying to live a little longer. Yeah, no, I started like after watching those videos of like speaking into your water. Like I've seen them before too, and I seen like a couple photos of the studies. So I kind of just started applying that. But what I started doing is saying the I am and then a positive like word after it. Like I say like 5 different words. I am, so and so and so and so. And I just drink it, and it just, I don't know, I feel good. Like after I drink it, I'll just like sit down and read, or like sit down and practice the guitar, or just, I don't know. Pretty cool.
Well, yeah, those are really powerful words. I am. But it's just it's difficult for me to accept that just because of the Buddhist studies that I fall back on, is that I is the ego. That's what it always tells. That's what it says. Because there's that story of you've probably heard it a million times, of somebody asked the Buddha, "I want happiness." And then he's like, well, first leave out the I because that's ego, and then forget about the want because that's desire, and then all you're just left with is happiness.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know. I think that's the Eightfold Path is very straight and narrow, and I don't know. I don't know, man. You can have fun with this. I don't know. It's just it's like I think that's more of the monastic way. If that's more monastic, like living like a monk. But I don't know what it would translate to the everyday man. Like I don't know. Like because we grow up on these things of affirmations of like I am. I am somebody. I am this. I am that. I think that's where my mind differentiates it, where it's like there's where you say I am, and then there's the I want. So there's the things that I don't know.
I am like the things that you are and the things you desire. Is that that's what I'm understanding?
Yeah, well, but not even desire, but like desire, like material desire, like more like quantum. I don't know, quantum desire, like. I don't even know. Like, I think like the thing that I would want would be the knowledge, but but it comes with a double-edged sword, like the knowledge that you gain can be used for good or bad, like yeah, that's like what Superman's dad told him, man, in the Man of Steel, is like, good or bad, you're gonna change the world.
I love that movie.
I fucking love Man of Steel, dude. I've been rewatching all those movies. It's crazy.
Man of Steel's
and they make so much more sense now.
I gotta watch it, but watch Wonder Woman and apply the concept of love to it.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it again. I watched the tail end of it because my buddy told me about the spoiler at the end.
Oh, with the original woman.
The original, yeah.
That was dope, dude. That was pretty cool.
And she's supposed to be whatever that lady that they were talking about that took the armor.
Yeah.
What was her name? I forget.
I forget too. Astrid? No, that was this boy. That was a little boy.
Asteria?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but yeah, I thought that was really cool because walking down, like you thought it was going to be Diana, but no, it's freaking Asteria or whatever her name is.
But going back to what you're saying right now, with the whole Buddha ways, because I mean that makes sense. Like I guess like now I understand a little different that there's a lot of different ways to be very, I guess, spiritual awakened, but there's different also like concepts of it. Like let's just say for this religions of it, I guess. So you'll have
Mhm.
like the like I guess for me it's more of the like I want to say that I am that I am, you know, like so like the law of attraction kind of concept of it. Uh, but now you're saying, and I didn't like know this before, but now you're saying that for you, you wouldn't say that I am because it's more of an ego because of the way that you think is like following the Buddhist
Mhm.
ways. So
Mhm.
so that's cool. Like
And that's yeah. So and I think that's where there's a lot of confusion too, because I confuse myself, or either I confuse myself because I want to follow something so absolutely that there is no other fucking possible way to do it other than that way, and that's where I get confused, or instead of like integrating it into myself like I was in the beginning of last summer,
mhm.
last summer the word integration was like mind blowing to me, man. Like I was like, oh, I can integrate this. Oh, I can
Yeah,
integrate
no,
this.
because
Oh, I
that's
can
what I'm
integrate
doing. Like,
that.
I feel like that's what I'm doing. But I'm basically really like the first teachings that I'm following are more of the law of attraction. But at the same time, I'll pull something from this if it agrees with me, and I'll pull something from this. I'll pull something from Christianity as well, and just kind of create like a rose. I guess you could say like the chakras, like a, just, you know,
Mhm.
and just like if it align them in my straight little line, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this here. This one's gonna go here. This one's gonna go here. You know, and this one in my third eye. That one stays the same. You know, so so yeah,
Oh yeah, brother.
that's how I'd see it. But like now that you're saying that, that I was like, oh shit, Walter, I never knew that. I'm sorry if I shared something that you didn't agree with it.
No, and that's what I like. It's not that I didn't agree with it. It's just like, like before I would have been like, oh, that doesn't agree with me. That's just nothing. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Blah, 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 and just being, a total Sith about it, because only the Sith deal in absolutes.
Mm-hmm. Star Wars.
Flipping Star Wars, dude. Star Wars makes so much more sense now too. It's so funny. It's just like the like everything that, yeah, it's just everything that I've been researching and reading, and just like I've been seeding seeing the patterns in like music and movies and TV, and now it's kind of like I really do believe that there is truly nothing new under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and like we were talking, and like you were talking about earlier, how like you were saying things in a cyclical timeline instead of like an actual like timeline, instead of a sequential timeline.
Yeah.
It was cyclical, and that's I think that's what I want to do too, is like I want to be like already there. Like I'm already there. Like I already
Yeah.
know I'm there. In my mind's eye, I'm already there.
Yeah.
I've already achieved that. I've everything that I've already needed to, and I've done and been and seen everything that I've already needed to I guess complete the map.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And no, that's good.
But I don't know it because there's like a fog of war over it,
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's like that was the thing. I've been writing every day in the morning when I wake up. I started on January 1st, and I just started. Yeah, I was like, you know what, this year I'm gonna just write every single day, and I haven't missed a beat. Like it's become like a habit. Hey,
That's good. That's good.
Um,
I need to start writing. You know what? I'm gonna start writing today. Today,
today,
Sunday, January 10th. I'm gonna make a journal. I'm gonna journal entry today. Fuck
nice.
it.
Do it. Yeah. But yeah, like writing future tense, even like not talking to like not writing like I, but more the we, like Remy, you need to do this because we need to accomplish this.
Hmm.
It's a different, it's definitely a different perspective of seeing
It
your life.
it hit different coming from a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean because I have those conversations with myself internally, but I've never actually like thought about writing them down because I always when I want to write something down, I get writer's block. I was like, oh, I'm gonna start writing this. And then I sit down and with a pen and paper and I'm just like,
Well, it's because you think about that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe this time around it'll be different, you know. It won't
I,
be so much
I think
it
so.
won't be contrived. Yeah.
Like,
That's what I felt like. It just felt so contrived and like I had to write something. Otherwise I wouldn't feel it. I don't know.
so I remember back in eighth grade, my English teacher, I don't remember her name. I want Miss K or something like that. But she was trying to like apply this into, was it eighth grade? I think it was eighth grade or seventh grade. Pretty sure it was eighth grade. Yeah, it was eighth grade. But because she was trying to like apply this stuff to us, right? So one day, like during class, she's like, I want you guys to just write whatever comes to your mind. Just write, just write. Like if you're thinking of nothing, right? I can't think of nothing. This is dumb kind of thing. So that like once that you get that ball rolling, you're gonna start writing. And she was looking around the class and like if you got up and just looked around, she's like, why aren't you not writing? And I remember I was looking out the window. She's like, Remy, why aren't you writing? And I was like, well, I don't know what to write. And she's like, well, just write what you like are thinking. I was like, but I'm not thinking anything. Well, she's like, you are. And I was like, okay. So I remember that day too. Like it plays a lot in my mind when I'm writing right now. And I remember exactly what I wrote because it was raining that day. And I wrote, I hope we have a track meet because I was in the track team. And I was like, but it's raining outside, so I really don't think we're gonna have a track meet. And yeah, I don't know. So when I was writing, so now whenever I write, like I'll just write something random. Like when it pops into my head, like I'll have like a really beautiful like monologue of whatever I'm writing. Like, oh, today you're gonna do this. Today you're gonna do this. Hey, remember when you were in the quinceañera and you were like 20 years old? I was like, that was very random thought, but keep doing what you're doing. So today you're gonna continue doing this. You're gonna wash your dishes, and then
just have your whole life planned out for the day.
yeah. So
and then random thoughts
yeah,
in between. I wonder what your biographer is gonna think when they read your shit.
I want to give the journal eventually, not eventually, but I say when I pass away, to my niece.
What are you talking about? We're gonna live forever.
And that's why, so she could see and speak to me. So
that's so awesome.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I mean, maybe when I have kids, they'll get my notebooks or something. I don't know. Nah, fuck them kids.
I mentioned people in my book
Damn,
too, or not my book, my journal, where they're like, I'll write like someone's name and the impact they had in my life, and then I'll I know what they're gonna be thinking, like who's that person? I'm like, don't worry about who that person is. They play just like that's the only information you'll ever get about this person. Like it's
like,
all about who I knowing them and what they did for me. Now it's just
that's cool.
yeah. And today I was listening. I'm reading two books right now. I'm reading The Richest Man of Babylon with my brother, and another book called Wishes Won't Bring Riches, and that's by Napoleon Hill.
Right.
But I'm listening to an audio book on YouTube, and it's called, oh shit, I don't even know what it's called. The Magic of Thinking. The magic of thinking something.
The
Hold on, give me a second.
magic,
Magic.
of thinking rich.
The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But he mentions
That name sounds familiar. I don't know why.
but he mentions like something on writing. I listened to it today, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. He's like, people always are waiting for like the perfect time to write. Like it doesn't matter if you're like a creative writer or just like an author, and they can't. They say they can't find like their creativity when they're writing, and it doesn't even have to just be applied to writing.
Mhm.
He said that he met an author that pulled his creativity into action by just writing randomly, like because people want to be inspired like in spirit when they write. But he says that's not going to happen. What you have to do is you have to pull yourself into spirit so that you can write. So you just like try to write something like a blue tree, a green tree, something random, and eventually you're gonna build from that, and you're gonna build your whole scene. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And he's like, if you guys are like having writer's block, try that. Just think of a random thing. Look at your cup, like think of the opposite color of the cup, a red cup, and just grow from that. A pink cat, you know. So that it was pretty cool how
Yeah.
he mentioned that, and I'm excited to try that out. Go into a creative state of mind and just do that.
I like that idea. I think that'll. I was watching this thing with my girl the other day, and it was talking about people that experience in the afterlife. Like if this is really you, send me a sign, kind of stuff. And there was one gentleman who was saying that he was having thoughts, but he felt like they weren't his thoughts, and so he started writing them down, and he figured that they were his dead son's thoughts. So he just kept writing and writing and writing and writing, and at the end he asked himself, was like, well, how do I know this is you? How do I know like this is not me writing these things? And then at the end it just said, like, he wrote something that said, I am red. And he's like, oh well, yeah, that's something that I'm not, that I wouldn't do, because I'm obviously not red. And then like a few weeks later, some lady sent them a painting of an ethereal spirit, coming down from the heavens or going up to the heavens, either way. But it was but it was just a figure in red, and and it was this lady who like the wife and husband didn't buy it. Like, this lady bought it for them because she was just like, I don't know, like, this painting like reached out to me, and I had to buy it for you guys. Like, something just told me to give it to you.
Wow.
And it's stuff like that. It could be coincidence, or it could be an actual higher power working. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no. Well, you kind of broke off right there after higher power.
Oh, that's all I said. That's
well, no, yeah, no, I think I
like,
yeah.
I don't know, like
Because in the book Think and Grow Rich, he talks about the infinite intelligence. It's in your mind, but it's not in your mind. He's basically saying that it's the universe. So like you could enter the infinite intelligence and get knowledge from the infinite intelligence and then apply it to your life. So from what I'm understanding, that could like, everyone's in the infinite intelligence. It doesn't matter if you're dead or alive. Everyone's in it. If you wanted knowledge from like Benjamin Franklin, bro, you could pull out knowledge from Benjamin Franklin. Like, that's what the infinite intelligence is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he probably entered the infinite intelligence and entered like the subconscious mind of what his son's mind would have been. And Yeah, wrote all that down because that's what I was trying to apply. Because that's why I was trying to write future tense, and I was like, if this is future tense, like tell me something like that I'm doing. How's my life, and just to give you like a brief description, I wrote like, hey, future myself wrote, yeah, we're married. We have 3 kids, and another one's on the way. And I wasn't even like really thinking like to write. Like it was just my hand was just going by itself, dude, which was pretty nuts. And like he wasn't like me in the future wasn't really giving a lot of information of like what like who I was married to or like my life. But it was pretty interesting to like to see because like I said, like my hand was just going by itself. Cat's still acting up.
Yeah, he keeps jumping on the mantle and like moving the TV, and like I'm just afraid he's gonna move the TV too much and it's gonna crash forward. But yeah, I get that. I think I'm gonna try and do some future writing. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but we'll find out.
It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Like I said, like even when I like my spirit was writing, it's perfect handwriting. Like my handwriting is like cursive and print at the same time. Like some letters will be cursive and then some will be just like regular print. But this
I do
one,
the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much easier. Like in elementary school, they were like very strict with us. We had to write in cursive all through elementary school. And then I was like, well, what's the purpose of this? If when we get to middle school and high school, we could write in whatever, like cursive or print. And just because
and then they tell you that they need to, and then you get to college and they're like, nope, you got to typeface, double space,
MRA or something like that font. MLA font or like spacing and times.
Yeah. Times New Roman. It can't be bigger than it has to be 12 font, no bigger than 12,
double space,
no smaller than 10. So I'd do like 13 or 12.5.
I'll do 12.5.
Why does this type look slightly different? It doesn't. You're just holding it too close to your face.
Even when there is like some track meets in high school and like middle school, where like I don't know if you knew, but like track shoes have like spikes, like metal spikes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ran track in middle school.
Oh, okay, cool. So like when we go to like state, like they compete, like they like had a specific measure of what your spikes could be, and they were like the smallest ones ever, right? But I had like some ones that were just a little slightly bigger, and I would put those 4 of them, and I would put them in the front, and then 2 in the front and 2 in the back, and then like all the little ones would like kind of like make it look like they were all the same size. And they're studying it. I was like, they're all the same size. Like I bought the spikes here in the meet, and they're just like, okay, fine. So that's funny that you. I don't know. I just remembered me because of the time.
Stinker.
You have to, man. Yeah, I would do whatever you could do to win. It was all about speed and agility, so whatever.
The times yourself is laughing at your path. That's what's up.
So that was pretty cool.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this week has in store for us, man. I'm excited for this week. It's gonna be a busy week at work, but we'll see what happens.
You guys are gonna start slowing down, right?
The rest of the country and yeah, but we still have the other contracts with Valaris and Aeromexico.
You guys got Valaris?
So those are doing pretty well. Sun Country's already done. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we do the security search
Oh,
for
for
Volar.
Valaris. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't do the ground stuff. We just do the security for Valaris and for Amex, and then Frontier has like maybe 3 flights a week, maybe 2 in one day, and then Sun Country won't pick up again until end of March.
Yeah. Sounds about right. I kind of miss it, and then I don't. I don't know. Too
But
much.
it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I miss it because it was fun, and
Honestly,
like the days would go by
it's
quick.
a lot different. Yeah, it's a lot different. The squad is a lot more different. I feel they're a little bit more together. They got a little bit more together than the old squad because they got rid of a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Slackers.
Trash people. They took out the trash, man. They really did. Because you know especially who I'm talking about. Like there was a couple people in there that just
Yeah.
didn't have anything good to say about them or to them or from them. That nothing good came about having a conversation with that person ever.
Yeah.
So
Um,
there's a lot of new people and there's a lot of more togetherness.
would you ever work my Sun Country team? We were fucking fire, dude. We were bomb as hell.
Yeah, yeah. I worked with y'all.
Bro, like
y'all.
no one, like we didn't even need to talk. We just like.
I remember when was it? Like really, that's pretty much like nobody really like we don't really talk. Oh, there is a lot more communication now. There has to be a lot more communication, just because there's a lot more new people, and we have to communicate to them. Otherwise, they're lost. Yeah, we got to train them the way that we want to run things. So
that's cool.
And there every once in a while you get that one person that doesn't want to follow the rules, and it's a hassle. You just like, you know what, you were doing fine yesterday. What's wrong with today? Like, you just don't want to be here because I can find somebody who wants to be here.
You're the safety lead outside, right?
Yeah, I'm the what they call the safety officer for the whole station. So it's not much of a I mean, it's a title, and there's not much that comes with it other than just making sure people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and not really like narking on them, but just like kind of like
You'll knock,
helping them understand the folly of their ways.
You'll knock. So you'll knock.
That's what I'm there for. No, I know knock.
You'll knock.
What
movie is that? That's what's so important.
I know rat. Yeah. I'm the knock. I'm the knock. What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
I just saw him in a movie too. Shit, the name just escaped me. I just saw him in a movie recently too with John Malkovich. Damn it.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Well, man, good talk.
Yeah. I always love our talks, man. I like what's gonna. We'll see what happens this week. Let's see what happens, and hopefully,
just spread love.
It won't be too bad as this last week. I mean, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna spread love. That's all I can do is I spread my love. I spread love. I spread light, and people are gonna be the way they are, and
yeah. What did I
I
share
just gotta
today?
let them be either. I don't know, man.
If it doesn't bring you peace, peace, income, or if it doesn't bring you peace and is bringing you stress in your life, get it out, right? Or something like that. I forgot what I shared. I don't have my phone with me, but it
It
was
was something like that. Yeah.
don't invest your energy into it. Invest your energy and time into it because it's not going to bring you peace.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing I need to teach myself too is that if it's not bringing me like profit, if it's not giving you peace, profit, or purpose, um,
Don't invest your
I don't
time
know.
into
It's
it. Time and
he's got to
energy.
let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, yeah. Because that's the shit that I can't get back, man. Is my time and my energy. Shit, I just turned 37, bro. Like I can't get fucking 25. I wish I can get 25 years of my life back, but you know I can't.
Shit. No, you're good though.
Shit, what would I
Still
be doing
young.
at 12? I wonder.
Still young. 37 still young. 60 is young, bro.
Yeah, yeah. My dad's 60. He's gonna be 67 this year. Yeah.
I think my dad's gonna be
Fuck.
64.
He's gonna be 67 next month.
Still young.
Um. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I will see you on the flip side.
All right, man.
Hopefully Eric will be with us. Shout out to Eric.
Shout out
He
to
was here
Eric.
with us in spirit.
He was. He was. Did you feel him? Who was in the infinite intelligence? What would he say?
I felt him. I felt him, bro. I'm gonna text him right now. I'm gonna text him in my mind's
He's like,
eye.
did you see us? Did you feel us?
Text us. I am purple, and we'll see what happens. Did we have that?
All right, man. You have a good one now. Take care.
You too, brother. Yeah, yeah. Peace.